SLindsay with 80 and instructing Hispanic immigrants in the United States. And I did my senior project on aiding and instructing Hispanic immigrants. Of the Statue of Liberty, which is a symbol for the United States, there is a plaque, and on this plaque, this reads, "You're poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Homeless tempest tossed to me beside the gold." For many years, it has been known as a melting pot by many historians, and it has been known as the land of the free and for all. So why not let everyone have a chance to have that opportunity? I chose a very controversial topic for today, and I mostly chose Hispanic immigrants because I wanted to do something with Spanish to it. But Hispanic immigrants have a lot more different things that they have to go through, especially coming to the United States. It's from Europe, immigrants from Asia and Africa and different places go through. Stereotypes in Asia are a lot different than Latin America. So I picked Hispanic immigrants. My internship at SLindsay in Charlottesville, Virginia. It's a small nonprofit organization who aids not just Hispanic immigrants, immigrants of all nationalities and cultures. And my mentor was Edgar Barr, who's here today. There at my internship, I was in the office, clients and forms and put the different forms like that. I enjoyed that. And also did my community service with Symbiotes. Like, it's 45, 50 minutes away from me, so me having a part-time job and doing that, it was kind of hard for me to balance all that. Alan Horn, who presented yesterday, I got to participate in his legacy, which was the second block class for African American Studies class with mentor Orange Elementary School students. And I got to participate in that. And one of the students that I mentored was Ayudi. He mostly spoke Spanish, but very intelligent. When I first got there, he didn't really know much of the alphabet and his letters. He mostly knew like the letter B and C and on from there. But every day, every Tuesday, every week, I would go there, and he would really improve. I really enjoyed like seeing the honor of him improving every time that I would go there and see him and teach him. And so by the time I finished my first semester with, let's see, he knew the whole alphabet, which really warmed my heart. I talked about the best strategies to incorporate when instructing, and I mostly the English as a second language program. The program really helps students to really adapt in their environment. Don't speak much English. It helps them to improve their English and their writing skills and speaking and reading. It really helps them and get more comfortable. This, graduate from high school, getting a diploma, going on to college, getting a job, developing a career, and I really enjoyed that. For my legacy, with Mrs. Campbell, she is the ASL instructor here at Orange County High School. We're going to do the first annual World Heritage Day celebration. And I reached out to some teachers and students already. I want to go to testing and give them a little script. I really want to recruit as many people as I can. This is the first time that we're doing this. It's going to be here in the library, Thursday, April 18th, all day in the library. And anybody who wants to participate, just come see me or Ms. Campbell. Hopefully we'll have different foods here. Articles of clothing are going to be displayed and different posters of everything. To be from a different country to participate. You can have like maybe an Irish heritage, or you can have a German heritage that your family brings. Well, this is a big issue going on. You may ask, well, I got this button that I'm wearing now. No human is illegal, and so what you can do is become an advocate. Really, like, volunteer somewhere like I do. But if you hear something like you may hear, oh, well, you can just say, well, how do you know they're Mexican? They're Hispanic. So you can just do that, be an advocate, be nice to everyone. Well, for my future plans, always gives me anxiety. But this is not a very popular decision, but I really thought about it, and me, I will be taking a 1 year hiatus. God knows I need it. Really get myself together, but I've determined I will not become a loser and just work in food line for the rest of my life. So I decided that after a year I'm going to be traveling, but I do want to go to school to become a kindergarten teacher. And I decided that because for my community service, some students were really treated a lot differently than other students who did not speak English. And when they're young, that's when you can get their determination up. And that's what I want to do. I want to why I did this project. So for advice for upcoming donor school seniors, there's a quote that Ms. Carter gave me 9th grade year, and she said, don't give up doing what you really want to do. Whether it's love and inspiration, I don't think you can go wrong. And I really take that to heart because after this project, I was passionate about it. I was passionate about human rights and making a difference that a lot of people don't focus on. So my advice is that you want to do. It may not be popular, but if you really enjoy it, you can make it work. Thank you to my mentors and my senior advisors, Ms. Carlson, Ms. Herndon, especially when I procrastinated, but everything worked out. So, and I want to say thank you, everyone, for listening, and thank you, the judges, for your time. Any questions? Yeah, it's still in a work in progress. Ms. Campbell yesterday, and out to people of like the foreign language teachers and like foreign language. I want to reach out to everybody and go like to different classrooms all day, like come like whenever like you're available, whenever you want. And I was thinking about like different stations. It's to like represent like broad countries, not just Hispanic countries. We just want to have like posters up around. And that's what we should do.
I really like that you took this up on. I think it was pretty brave. Controversial at times. So what was the main focus of the place you entered that? They go to learn English, job help, and what was the big goal?
everything like that. But it's really a lot of everything.
One of my best friends is Puerto Rican, and he has learned English his whole life and was taught by his parents English from the start because they were afraid that Spanish in the home, even though everyone around him was speaking fluent Spanish, that he would struggle in school. Ironic now that he's actually working, actually here in Orange County. So my question to you is, what kind of things did you find, or how do you, I guess, looking at this situation, I wonder how many parents maybe do the same thing. Their child being bilingual, because being bilingual might create maybe tension early on or difficulty in comprehension. How can you address those things without to take that path? How do you teach them that path without maybe making them feel a sense of shame or regret for their culture in some way, shape, or form?
I think everyone should embrace your culture, but like I know what you're saying. Like there's a few parents I know that like don't teach their children English. I mean, don't teach their children. But it's really important to get especially like when it comes to education and in school, it's really important with the children's education. But it's really, I guess it's the parents' decision. But a lot of parents like make the decision because like he's different and that's not good. If they don't know English, they're not going to succeed in life. But really, it's good to have a balance of both if you can, because that's a really like, big thing.
Celebration, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when I know my grandfather in his household, they spoke Italian in the house, Italian outside of the house. So it was one of those things where they got to know their culture inside their home. They didn't speak English, they weren't going to get the same privileges as others did. Balancing between you can speak it in the home, so you can learn your culture, your language, and all that stuff. When you leave this house, you need to make sure that you select like one way of keeping your culture in your home, but still, learning the English on the outside.
Question. Do you think, as a teacher, we obviously know that majority, statistically speaking, of ESL students are coming from Hispanic backgrounds. Do you think that as schools around the country should require, we have different requirements as teachers that we have to be for different subject areas? Do you think that level of bilingual awareness, or actually, some level of fluency in Spanish as a second language should be required for teachers?
But I believe that every child, no matter what background they come from, they should like be comfortable and have the same opportunities. So maybe if a teacher could like um adjust like the to like making like the children like have the opportunities as everybody else, work well with the child like individually.
I think you're